Other breaking news that's come in, the Waqf Showdown has escalated. Two more parties have now opposed the Waqf Act. The Samajwadi Party has filed a plea in the Supreme Court of India against the Waqf Act. The NC is also all set to file a plea challenging the Waqf Act. Remember, on the 16th of April is when the Supreme Court is set to hear the pleas against the Waqf Act after it was passed in the Lok Sabha as well as Rajya Sabha. So two more parties now joining the list of parties who have opposed the Waqf Act that was passed in both houses of the Parliament after a very elaborate debate that this bill saw in the Parliament. Now the Samajwadi Party as well as National Conference joining the list of the series of pleas that have been filed challenging the Waqf Act. Most of these pleas saying that this is a violation of the rights of the Muslim community. We'll of course have to see what the top court of India, the Supreme Court, says on the 16th of April is when the Supreme Court of India is all set to hear all of these pleas against the Waqf Act. My colleague Harish, meanwhile, is joining us at the moment, getting us more on this. Harish, what more details do you have? The SP and NC also now standing against the Waqf Act.
Yes, as of now, 17 petitions have been filed challenging the Waqf Amendment Act 2025. Prominent among them being AMIM Chief Asaduddin Owaisi. 3 Congress MPs have also filed. Then there are leading Muslim organizations like Jamaat Ulema Hind, All India Muslim Personnel Board, SDPI, and also several JD MPs have also filed. Then there is the Muslim League. And all these petitions are expected to come up for hearing around on April 16th is the date the registrar listing has given to these parties. In the meanwhile, the centre has also filed a caveat. This is the centre's first reaction as far as these challenge petitions are concerned. A caveat means no order shall be passed by the court without hearing or issuing notice to the main respondent, that is the Union of India in this case. And almost all the petitioners have argued that this particular act should be quashed, struck down, being violative of several fundamental rights of Muslims and also ultra vires of the Constitution, saying that this particular act has several restrictions in which restrictions present in other governance of other religious endowments are not there, like Sikhs and Hindus. Such restrictions are not there. These conditions are in this Waqf Act, and also it's a violation, it's an unwarranted interference into the religious affairs of the Muslims, their autonomy, especially questioning the removal of Waqf by user, saying that it's a concept of donation to Allah, is a concept of Islam, and it cannot be interfered with. Even oral Waqf was recognized earlier, and also inclusion of non-Muslim members in the Waqf, state Waqf boards and also Waqf councils, and also giving a senior government official or a district collector the ultimate authority to resolve disputes. They say that the dispute will be between government and a Muslim individual. In this case, collector or a senior government official will also be supporting the government. So in this case, the act makes the government the litigant and also the judge. So these are these various objections raised by all the various parties. We'll have to wait and watch what happens on April 16. And most probably the Supreme Court will issue notice and seek centre's views. Back to you.
All right, Harish Nayyar, thanks very much for getting us all that happened in the Supreme Court of India and all that's been happening as far as the Waqf Act is concerned and parties opposing it is concerned. As Harish said, viewers, 16th April is when we will get to know what the top court thinks of all of these pleas that have been filed by the opposition parties against the Waqf Act.